Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Mr. Peculiar's Summer Extravaganza! Yes, as it's summer and boiling outside, we thought we would do a special episode just for you. That's right, we have something very special for you today. There will be one big experiment, a baking special with Polly Peculiar, fun and games with Peter the Peculiar Pirate, one peculiar invention, some jokes from your favourite parrots, that's us, and a sing-along spectacular at the end of the show. Oh, do we have time for a quick joke now? Of course we do, we always have time for a good laugh. Right, knock knock. Who's there? Cargo. Cargo who? Cargo, beep beep, vroom vroom.
Hello boys and girls, yes, it's me again, Mr. Peculiar, and welcome to my Summer Extravaganza. Yes, today we're going to be having lots of fun because it's my favourite time of year. Yes, it's summer, but I am a bit overdressed for summer, so I'm going to get into my summer clothes. There we go, all nice and summery, yes. What's that music? Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever Mr. P does in summer. A drink in my hand, my feet up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'd be in summer. The hot and the cold are just so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy inventor! When life gets rough, I like to hold on to my dreams of relaxing in the summer sun, just letting off steam. And the sky will be blue, and you guys will be there too, when I finally find out what Mr. P does in summer. Oh, in summer. That was fun, wasn't it? Yes. Wasn't that a lot of fun, boys and girls? Now, as Timmy and Tommy said earlier, we're going to be doing one big experiment and one peculiar invention, yes! But first, I'm going to hand you over to my good friend, Peter the Peculiar Pirate. He's going to be playing some games with you today. Hello, Peter!
Ahoy there, me hearties! I said, ahoy there, me hearties! Ha, that's better. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Peter the Peculiar Pirate. Welcome aboard my good ship, Jolly Roger. Now, today I'm going to teach you my favourite game of all time, Captain's Calling. Oh, it's a lovely game. I think you'll enjoy it, my lovelies. You can either play it on your own, or if there's more than one of you, you can play it in a group and find out which one was the winner at the end. Now, here is how it works. I will tell you an instruction, and then you have to do the action that goes with it. So I say the instruction and you do the action. But there's quite a few instructions. Maybe we need some help with this. I think I might call upon Mr. Peculiar to help us out. What do you think, my hearties? Mr. Peculiar!
Yes, hello again, Peter. Hello, children.
Good morning, Mr. Peculiar. I was just telling the boys and girls about Captain's Calling.
That game is so peculiar and fun, yes.
Right. So, here are the instructions. First of all, I might say, scrub the decks. When I do, you have to get down on your hands and knees and pretend you're scrubbing the decks, washing the floor. You have to do it very thoroughly. Don't miss a bit, because the captain will be watching. Then I might say, climb the rigging. And if I say that, you have to climb the rigging. You have to pretend to be like going up a ladder. Who knows, you might find some treasure at the top. Then I could say, Captain's wife. And when I say that, you have to give a royal wave to my lovely wench. Oh, yes. We have to keep the treasure hidden from her. I'm sure she's after it, you know. Right. Then I could say, storms are brewing. And if I say storms are brewing, you have to sway from side to side. Don't sway too much or else you get seasick. We can't have you thrown up over the floor, can we? And then finally, if I say, Captain's coming, you have to do two things. You have to say, aye aye, Captain, and you have to salute.
Aye, aye,
and I'll be watching because I'm the captain. And if any of you doesn't do it, you'll be walking the plank. Right then, let's practice. Are you ready, Mr. Peculiar?
Okay, yes. Aye, aye, Captain.
Hearties, here we go. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Climb the rig. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain's wife. Scrub the decks. Storms are brewing. Storms are brewing. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
How did you get on, me landlubbers? Did you enjoy that? Was it too fast? I thought it might be. I even saw some of you big boys and girls, you adults having a go, but you weren't quite quick enough, were you? You wait till you're on the good ship Jolly Roger. Right, we'll do it properly this time. This time is for real. Are you ready? Right, raise the mast. Anchors away. Here we go. Climb the rigging. Captain's wife. Scrub the decks. Storms are brewing. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain's
Aye,
coming.
aye, Captain.
Scrub the decks. Captain's wife. Storms are brewing. Climb the rigging. Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye,
Storms
Captain.
are brewing. Captain's coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Well done, give yourselves a big clap. That was fun, wasn't it? Did you enjoy that? Now you can teach that to your friends this summer and you could all play it together. Oh, thanks for playing my favourite game. Right, now I'm going to pass you back to Mr. Peculiar for the big summer experiment. Ha ha!
Well, wasn't that fun, boys and girls? Yes, now it's time for our big summer experiment. If you've watched the first series of Mr. Peculiar's World of Invention, you know that I love experiments and I love, yes, inventions. Today, I have a summer-themed experiment for you all to do. Here's what you're going to need to carry out our Fizzy Pop and Mentos experiment.
1 litre of Diet Cola, 5 Mento sweets, some double-sided sticky tape, a hammer.
Now, before we get started, as always, make sure that you have a grown-up around that can help with all the messy bits. And believe me, there might be some messy bits today. I'm going to show you how to make it indoors, and then I'm going to take it outside to do the experiment. You may want to do this outside because, like I said, it might get very messy. Here we go then, it's time for our big summer experiment.
You need to tear off a strip of around 20 centimetres of the sticky tape, which you have, stack 5 Mento sweets on the sticky side of the tape and wrap the sticky tape around the sweets so you have a little package. Make sure the sides of the sweets are exposed and not covered. Remove the cap from the cola and use the double-sided sticky tape to secure the Mentos package to the inside of the cap. When you put the cap back on, you don't want the package touching the cola, so you may have to tip some away. If your grown-up lets you, then you can drink some of it, but I prefer to have a nice glass of refreshing water. Now, all you need to do is to replace the cap carefully on the bottle, ensuring the package doesn't touch the cola. If it does, then your rocket will light off too soon. Oh dear. Now you need to shake it. Shake the bottle, but make sure the cap is on first. As you shake it, you should feel the pressure building up inside. The bottle should now feel very firm. Okay, this is the last step of our experiment. You definitely need to go outside for this bit. You need to lie your bottle down on its side. Ask your grown-up to stand by the side of the bottle and tap the cap with the hammer, so the Mentos get released from the cap. Your rocket should take off like mine has. Well, sort of. I really can assure you that when it works, it's fantastic. But when it doesn't, you just get a big mess everywhere. There you go, boys and girls. That was our big summer experiment. Now, there is some peculiar science around it. If we turn the rocket on its side, the gas will push behind the rocket to propel it forward. We can use a variety of methods to create pressurized gas. The following activity uses Mentos and Diet Cola. Cola is fizzy because it contains molecules of carbon dioxide, CO2. When it's poured into a glass, the carbon dioxide molecules separate from the water by forming bubbles, a process called nuclearization, and escaping into the air. When the Mentos and cola come into contact, lots of CO2 bubbles form very quickly and cause an eruption.
Now it's time for Polly Peculiar's new show, Polly's Nutty Kitchen Creations. Over to you, Polly.
Hello, my little ducklings. How are you today? Everybody happy? I hope so. Now, welcome to this new segment of the show, which is called Polly's Nutty Kitchen Creations. Somebody decided to let me loose in the kitchen and so I could run riot with whatever I want to do. So I'm going to teach you today one of my favourite yummy treats. That's Starry Sky biscuits. Oh, they are delicious. Now, I'll show you how to do them, but some of it's a little bit tricky, so you'll need a grown-up with you for the difficult bits. And after, you'll have to wait till the very end for our lovely sing-along. Are you ready to bake? Good. Right, here is what you'll need for my lovely Starry Sky biscuits. You will need 100 grams of unsalted butter, or spread if you like, 100 grams of caster sugar, 1 medium egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 275 grams of plain flour, 200 grams of icing sugar, 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, and some starry sprinkles. You could also use some food colouring in it if you like, but I haven't got any in, so I'm not using it today. Now don't forget, before you start all this, wash your hands very carefully and ask an adult for help if you get stuck at any point. Right, let's get on with our first bake of the summer. Now, first of all, preheat your oven to 190 degrees C or 170 fan or gas mark 5 and line a baking tray with greaseproof paper. Next, cream the butter and the sugar together. There we go, it's in there. Right. Mix it all up. That's right, get it nice and smooth. Looking nice already. There. Yum, 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 yum. Right, next, beat an egg and the vanilla extract into it. So here's your egg, and here's my vanilla extract going in. Beat the egg up first and mix them together. And then pour into the bowl. That's right. And mix it all into a big mess. Lovely. Now it's time for the flour to go in. So put the flour in bits at a time until it's nice and doughy. First lot going in. Carry on doing this until all your flour is in and it's all mixed up into a lovely smooth dough. So we've got our lovely dough. We put it onto the floured surface here. Now we have to roll it out. Let me roll a pin. Right. So roll this out into about a thickness of about 1 centimetre. That'll be about right. Good old roll. Nice. Don't forget to keep adding flour so that it doesn't keep sticking to everything like it does with me. There we go. Lovely. They're nice and smooth. Now you have to then cut the cookies out using a cookie cutter, like one of these. So just go in and go wee, like that. Cut them out and then put them each one onto the baking tray. Three. Oh, they look nice already. I want to eat them now, but I can't. I'm getting hungry. And one more, I think. You can even, if you're extra greedy, you can use up the rest of the dough like this, and then you can roll it out and make some extra ones out of it. Because it's a shame to waste it. There we go. Oh, it's getting a bit sticky. Put a bit more on, a bit more flour. There. I reckon I'll get two more out of that. One. And two. That'll do for today, I think. I got dough everywhere. It'll be worth it though. And there they are. They're now ready to go into the oven. So you pop them into the oven and you bake them for between 8 to 10 minutes until they're a nice pale golden brown colour. After that, take them out and cool them on a rack. And here we are 10 minutes later, and look at these lovely cookies just waiting to be iced. Now, to make the icing, you're supposed to use the icing sugar, sift it into a bowl, add water and mix it all together. But I'm afraid that while I was waiting for the cookies to heat and to bake, I'm afraid I got a bit hungry and I ate it all, so I had to go out and get some more icing. So I got a shop bought icing thing here instead. Doesn't matter though, you could use it either way round. So, put your icing all over your cookie. Very exciting. Doesn't matter what you do with it, you could write any words in it if you want to, or you can do a design of a flower or anything like that. Or if you've made the icing like you're supposed to, you just spread it on with a knife so that it completely covers everything. I'm going a bit everywhere on this, but I don't care because I like icing. I can't get enough of me. Right, that'll probably do for the first cookie. Lots of yummy icing. And now you get your sugar stars and you sprinkle them on top. Yum, yum, yum. How did you get on, my little ducklings? Did you enjoy that? Were they nice and tasty? I bet they were. Did you have fun making them? Good. I'm very pleased to hear it. They're very, very delicious. And now you can share them with all your friends if you're not very, very greedy. Of course, I won't be having any of mine because, well, I'm on a diet. I have to watch my figure. Anyway, stay tuned for the end of the show when I'll be back for the big finale sing-along. But till then, let's return to Mr. Peculiar for a peculiar invention.
Wow, boys and girls, wasn't that just wonderful? Now it's time for one peculiar invention, and today it's a creative one. Yes, we will be making a kaleidoscope. Ooh. A kaleidoscope is a toy that uses light and mirrors to reflect fascinating, beautiful, repeating patterns. There are many different kaleidoscopes that create different patterns, but all of them use the basic law of physics, multiplying light and reflection. Here's what you're going to need for this invention.
An empty Pringles tube, some tin foil, a hammer and a large nail or a screwdriver, some clear glue, some sellotape, some sequins or glitter, some cling film and spare lids.
Right, first things first, make sure that you have an empty tube. If you've been good all day, then I'm sure that your grown-up will let you eat the crisps. Mind you, make sure you share them. Right, once it's empty, is it empty? Yes, hello, yes it's empty. Right, make sure you wash and rinse the tube out carefully. So, the next step is to get some tin foil, and then you need to roll it in a cylinder like this. Okay, then get your tube and pop the tin foil in like that. There you go. Now get some sellotape and stick it, there we go, stick it to the side of the tube like that. Another piece like so, and then stick that to the tube like that. So it looks like that. What you could do is you could roll some tissue paper with the foil and put them in together so it's a different colour. Right, this next bit you might need help with a grown-up. What you need to do is you need to turn the tube upside down, and we need to find the middle so we can put our spy hole in. So you can get a hammer and a nail, but I've got a screwdriver because it's a bit bigger. Now there's a little handy tip. If you have a spare lid, put it on the top because there's a little indentation where the middle is. Now I can see it's roughly where that says 0. So I take it off and I put the screwdriver there and I give it a little tap like that. There we go, all done. But what we need to do now is to grab another lid like this, then the sequins or the glitter or anything, even coloured pens, you could even colour it in if you wanted. Now you need to get the glue like this, dab some quite a hefty bit in the middle like this. Now this is a messy bit, you're going to need to wash your hands after this bit, is to spread the glue around like that, all the way around the lid. Okay, brilliant. Now what we need to do now is to get some sequins and put nice little patterns in the glue like this, like so. You could even get some glitter and put some of that in there. Any sort of pattern you want. Let's have a little bit of glitter, shall we? Put some glitter in there. Try not to get this everywhere if you can help it. Like that. Put that back. Have some more sequins. Like this. Put them all around until the whole of the lid is covered in sequins, glitter, pens, whatever you want, as long as it's brightly coloured. Here's one I've done earlier. I don't know if you can see that I've done a pattern like that. There you go. The wonderful thing is, if you get more Pringles tubes, you can save the lids and then you can make as many designs as you wish. Next, your kaleidoscope is going to need a lens to go over the top. So we're going to use cling film for this. So what you do is you take a bit of cling film off the roll like this. If you're not sure about it, how to do it, make sure your adult can help. And then you pop it over the top of the tube like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. There you go. Make sure it sticks like that. And then you get some tape and then you tape it all the way around like that. So there you go. What I've done is put the cling film over the top and then I've put tape around it so it makes it quite firm on the top, like that. What you could also do, if you have a spare lid, is to cut the top off like this, all the way around, just the edge, so you get something like that, and then that can go on the top like this, and then you stick that to the top of the tube like that. Okay, now what you need to do is get some more sequins and put them on the top like this, all loose. There we go. I have quite a few if you want. There we go. And then you get the lid that you've made and you put it on the top like that. Okay, what I've done is I've got some wrapping paper from Christmas or birthday, and I've wrapped the tube to make it look a bit more snazzy.
Right, to use your kaleidoscope, you need to head outdoors and find some sunshine. Twist the lid as you point the kaleidoscope up towards the sun. The fixed lens underneath the lid stays in place, while the outside lid spins around it, mixing all sorts of shimmering colours. The brighter the light, the cooler it looks. Unfortunately, I couldn't hold the camera and spin the lid at the same time, so I'm sure yours will look much better than mine.
Well, boys and girls, that's it. That's our peculiar summer invention made. I hope you have lots of fun making really cool items. Now, I'm going to pass you over to some comic relief from everybody's favourite duo. It's Timmy and Tommy. Yes!
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. Oh wow, Tommy, we've had lots of fun today. I had so much fun making that rocket. I've only just finished drying the feathers off. Well, Mr. Peculiar said not to stand so close. Well, how did I know? I was sleeping. You snooze, you lose. Time for a joke or two? Why not? Right. Why did the banana go to the doctor? I don't know. Why did the banana go to the doctor? He wasn't peeling well. I got one for you. What did the beach say to the tide when it came in? I don't know. What did the beach say to the tide when it came in? Long time no see. Oh, we've had so much fun today, boys and girls. But now it's time for us to join Mr. Peculiar, Polly Peculiar, Pete the Peculiar Pirate, and us for the extravagant finale. See you there, boys and girls.
Somewhere in Waikiki, well, she was selling pineapple, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach and the sky, the moon of Kauai, around Calypso surround, we'll all be singing this song. I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. the children